Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Conan Exiles with Gazbeard. He's having a chat with the wife. And she's basically told me that if she's got to carry that damn box around all day, she wants a tiger skin rug for her side of the bed. She wants to get out of bed in the morning and dig her toes into the fur and give them a good old wiggle. Women, eh? Never satisfied. So I said, okay darling, I'll go and get you some tiger skin fur, some feline pelts, and then we got to get on with the building. So, right, so, is there anything else you want while I'm out? No, she says no. Okay, right, well, if we've got to go and get some tiger skin fur for her, or some tiger skins to make a tiger skin rug, we're going to have to go out of this gate. We're going to shut the gates behind us. There's usually tigers down here somewhere. There's some coal. Might as well get some coal while we're out, because we can always use that in the workshops. Doesn't take very long to smack it about. I did pass another piece here. I thought I had. Right. Yeah, that looks like another kitty across there, or a kitty across there, I should say. So let's just get that off there and repair it. Need more stone, okay? Gonna have to use the skinning knife, and we do need to have a quick munch and a drink before we get started. The first things first, let's lay some pain down on this kitty. See if we can gas him a bit. Oh, he's a world boss kitty. That's dangerous. Crap. I didn't expect that. Oh dear. Yeah, you just keep wandering into that gas. I certainly did not expect a world boss kitty, so I'm going to have the sandstorm mask on, because we're going to have to do this. Oh crap. Why is that not gassing him? That's gassing him. This is the only way I'm going to take him down in light armor. Because something has changed in the combat and my normal weapons are just not effective. And at the end of the day, let the technology do the work for you. You know, one of the reasons I leveled up to the level I'm at was to unlock this poison gas technology. And I really must get across to either the set. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? I really must get back across to the Sapamaru base and get some more of these poison gas arrows. I really was not expecting a minor boss here. I was expecting a normal tiger. There we are, that's him down. Right, just make sure there's no more hanging around. So let's get her, let's get the and it's only feral flesh that we get off him. We did get something else there though, what was it? Oh, we got some steel fire off him. Yeah, interesting. That away. You might be thinking to yourself, Gaz, why are you collecting furs and skins and all that sort of stuff right now? You're miles away from finishing the base and building the workshops. Just fancied doing something different is the honest answer. Oh, hang on, we need the pickaxe out. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, I've been harvesting materials and making building pieces and putting the building pieces in place for so long continuously without doing anything else. I just fancied doing something different. I suppose we've got to change over that sandstorm mask as well to preserve it. Because we don't have that much steel across here to repair it. In fact, we don't even have an armourer's bench up yet for repairing it, so preserving it is definitely a good thing. Now we need some bark. There's not many trees here at all. Good grief. See if there's some out here. There's a few up there. And there's a bunch of hyenas across there. They shouldn't be a problem. I doubt they'll aggro. Oh dear. More stone. More stone. More stone. Stone! We need more stone. There's some stone. Right. Wow, there's not even much stone lying around. Shows you how much I've been cleaning out. Whoops, cleaning out this place. Go on, hit the right button. Well, that's number 5 repairing. Right, we'll get this tree, and then get going. We didn't get any bark at all off that tree. Are you kidding me? Okay, is there any down at the river? Oh, it's a long drop, but yes there is. What is that down there? That's some sort of salamander? It is. Oh, okay. Right, never mind that. Let's get back and get on with the building, because after all, that's what you're here for, isn't it? You come to see the building. So, one of the things that I did between episodes was I added these couple of palisades here, just to force anybody coming in to attack the gates themselves and not the walls either side of the gate, i.e. the gate frame. The walls are easy enough to the doors are easy enough to replace. The gate frame itself could be a right pain in the neck. We'll get you a partner soon, don't worry about it, missus. Let's go and put those materials away. I got your tiger skin, missus. Hope you're happy. He was a big un. Right. So, put that down there. Put that coal down there. Put that wood in there. Steel fire. Drop that up there. Don't drop these over at the kitchen zone. We'll top up the water skin because we have been using it. Get a good slurp for ourselves. Put the bark in there. We haven't got that much. We've only got 50 pieces. Really should have brought some across from Sapamaru. Put that in there. That down the bottom for now. Get the first 50 stakes dried up and we'll see how much of that bark it uses. Because somebody mentioned in the comments to use the dryer to dry the meat after it's been cooked, and it then lasts longer. Let's just see, does it get a steak out before it uses up fully one piece of bark? It does. Looks like it gets just less than 2 steaks dried from each piece of bark. That is 2 per piece of bark. Excellent, so we'll be able to get about 100 pieces dried up for extra duration. But actually we don't want to be drying that, do we? We want to be drying that exotic flesh. What we really want to get dried up. Let's throw that in the compost heap. Daily routines. Put the pickaxe back up here. Right. Oh. Oh. How are you lot doing? Well. Who are you? You're Tessa the Blade, that's you. So that archer and that fighter are done. Right, have we got any standard uniforms for them? I think we've only got the ones for the named. Yeah, well, I'm using these as archers, aren't I? Let's have a look. I think we put an archer down here. Yeah, we did. Oh, she's in Cushite Archer 2. She's in the white slaver armor. And who are you? Can't tell who you are. Relic Hunter Treasure Seeker, level 0. Again, in the white slaver armor. Okay, so it looks like that mixed armor is being used for the named thralls. Who are you? You're a prisoner fighter guarding. Okay. Look. Yeah, because we have got a named thrall across there that's wearing that stuff. Desperately need to get another archer up on the walls. So let's have a look. The Stygian archer. Make her Take a set of armour for her. Trying to remember. Oh. Trying to remember if we've got an archer on each side out here. I think we have. Now we've got you in the slaver armour. And you are who? You're Stygian Archer 3. You're in the slaver armour as well. I think you're another Cushite. Oh, Zingaran. Yeah, so you're level 3s. But it looks like the level 3s get the white slaver armour. Okay. In that case, level 2 doesn't get this armour. Oh, a minute. Who's that up there? What level is she? She's named. I think that's that's Mugda High, isn't it? She's a named archer. She gets this mixed armour. Yeah, that's Mugda High 100 arrow. So the named archers get that outfit. I've got to put this outfit back. Because the one that I've picked up is only a level 2. What difference does it make, Gaz? Well, to be honest, it probably makes absolutely no difference, but, you know, OCD and all that stuff. I like to dress and equip my thralls according to their level and their overall role. This is a level 2 archer. I'm going to have to run across to the other castle and get her some armour. So let's just pop her back in there. Tessa the Blade has not broken yet. The Stygian Fighter has. We'll move the Stygian Fighter down there. I need to get them armour, particularly the Brawler, and get them sorted out. Right. We were going to do some building. Let's have a look at what building we've got to do. Well, first of all, let me show you what I did to the gatehouse, and to the armory, for that matter. So, here in the armory, as you can see, I've fitted it out with cupboards, and I've put naming signs above each cupboard saying what's in it, because this is going to be our military base. This is where we're going to build up all our weapons. I've got a few spare cupboards there as well. Put some cooling torches along the top floor, which drops the temperature. If you look at my temperature gauge, you can see I'm at about 60% right now on temperature, and as soon as I step outside, that temperature jumps up. See it jumping up there, up to about 70-75%, climbing up to about 80 now. Yeah, if I go back in here, those glowing gloop torches cool the room down. The temperature is dropping. Temperature gauge top left of screen with a thermometer in it. So if I stand in here for a bit, the temperature will go way down. It might even get down to as low as 50%. Nearly, about 55%. And when I step outside, that'll jump up. You can see it jumping up quite quickly, heading up to about 80%, even though I'm wearing the light armor designed for the desert. So I'm going to be using the glowing gloop torches throughout the interiors here, because they do cool things down. In terms of up here, which you saw on, I think it was the previous video, I've only done the crenellations as far as here, because I still haven't 100% decided what I'm going to do in that low area there. But up there, we did get a few things done. You alright? Anything going on out here? No? Okay. Oh yeah, making fun of the desert, I put some fish trophies on there. The reason I did it was it just gives me a way to put a trip step here so that I can't walk out and fall down through there, neither can the thralls. So we've got another thrall there who will be an archer. She's another Mugdahai named Archer, who's in the white slaver armor. Interesting. So we could swap her out for a set of that other armor that's in the chest. Put that white slaver armor onto that level 2 archer, and then we can get that level 2 archer on the wall. Well, come on. Up here. Get another archer up here protecting this passageway, or at least helping to. Yeah, I think we may well do that. Whoops. How'd you fancy your twin sister? Yeah? Because you got the same name as her up there. In fact, I think you got the same face and figure. Let's just go check. You probably are twins. Slightly different face. Very similar figure. I think you probably are twins. Right, so I'll swap those armor over between the episodes and get that level 2 archer out up on the roof. So yeah, so that's what I finished off between the episodes. We've still got some work to do on the outside of the gate, and we've got some work to do up here now. Up here is a bit more tricky. I don't know if this is high enough for the look that I want. I think it probably is. I think we'll have to go outside the other gate and have a look at it, just to be sure. Now, if we're going to get a purge out here, it should be hyenas, dogs of the desert, and possibly the Jebel Sag werewolf type things. Right, so I don't think any of them can get up onto here. Even if they could, that wall's too high for them to get across, because they don't climb. Well, is that a missing piece in there? Kind of looks like it is, doesn't it? Right, but yeah, I think that's high enough. I think we can just crenellate at that level and that'll be fine. Don't think we need to go any higher with that. Still need to do work out here though. Still need to get this fixed up and reinforced off. And I mean, I said it doesn't matter if they knock these out, because all that's behind them is the natural stone. There's not any actual building pieces behind these lower two fence foundations. That one there, the other side of those palisades, is the most critical one, because that one's actually got building pieces behind it. But I doubt they'd attack that. They'd be coming straight through to get at the main gate. And if we do get a purge announcement, then I'm going to raise the drawbridge, which gives us the double gate here. Until we get the purge announcement, we can leave that down. It's not a problem. Right, crenellations. We should have crenellations in here. We have. Right. Let's go get them on. Start at that end and work back. Right. That's that done. That's, for me, that's plenty high enough for defending here. Against players, probably not, because they'd just park a trebuchet across there and throw rocks across the top of here, but this is just a PvE server. Well, it's solo play, so we don't have to worry about things like that. Put a second thrall pot here because the other one wasn't reaching this gate. Just got to make sure that we keep this one topped up. Let's go do that food with the dryer and see that in action. I want to get that exquisite meat into the dryer to make it last longer. See if it's cooked. It has. So, don't know if we can get all 52 of them done. Be good if we could. That one. Don't think we can. It used 26 pieces of bark to do 50 of those. See how it gets on. I don't think we'll get all of them done. Oh, and it's just converting them to dried meat. It's not converting them to dried exquisite meat. In that case, stop. That will go in the thrall pot as is. Some of it had to go bad, didn't it? Get that feral flesh shredded roast after we move the ruined meat, and put those steaks in there, get them dried up. Right, put that there, put that there, put that there. Leave these here. Right. Need to do is we need to take them across to the other thrall pot. Split that. Leave half and half in the two thrall pots. we should split that as well. Just until we sort out where all our troop numbers are going to be. What are you doing? Get down. Ah, right. This thrall pot's almost full already. Okay. So if we do that, put that down there, put that there. So that's got 250 stakes. These can go back across in the other one. And I'm sorry about this faffing. This is just me trying to keep things organised in order to minimise the number of times that I've got to do this. Right, so if we put that down there, that goes in there, that goes in there, that's about right. Yeah, okay. That'll do. Just check on this dried meat. Hasn't quite finished, there's still 2 dozen of them to dry. Put those crenellations away. Right. Could do getting another. I know what we had to do. We had to swap those thralls' uniforms over and get the thralls into place. So let's do. Might as well do that. So we want a tier 2 archer and get a uniform to swap for Madam across there. Actually, take these ones down here. And I've got to make these uniforms at the Sepamaru base because that's the one that's got the thrall that lets me get the quality on the uniforms. And then haul them across here. Get the missus to put them in her backpack. She carries some, I carry some, and we haul them all back across here. And the uniforms are surprisingly heavy when you're just carrying them. Right. Yeah, we know. It's a tough life. Okay, so we've got to take something off her in order to do this swapping. Do that. Do that. Right, so now we know that she's a named archer because of the uniform that she's wearing, or the outfit that she's wearing. I don't think we need to give her the sandstorm mask back. She's not going to be in a position where she's getting involved with the gas attacks. Right, so put the tier 2 up here and switch her into the other uniform, into the white slaver uniform. And this of course is a heavy armor uniform. which will give her the best possible survivability. Right, she's going to need a shield. I notice she doesn't have one. I'm going to need to get her some better arrows than these. These are just temporary arrows. That up there. These should really go in the recycling bench, but we don't have a recycling bench set up. That way we get some plant fibre back off them. And that could become a little critical across here, plant fibre. So, right, we'll leave her like that. Right, are you quite happy there? She's not very talkative. Right, see, we can have another archer or two in here, guarding over the courtyard and what have you. We need to get another... Alright, do it from there. We need to get another archer down on here. Well, several archers on here, guarding the courtyard, in case they burst through the gates. And I'm actually, to some extent, I'm banking on them bursting through the gates. That's something I'd really like to happen, to test the internal defense of the place. Though obviously under normal circumstances you would not want anybody breaking into your base. You want to keep them outside all the time. Right, now we've got to put this fence foundation cladding around that area there, just to bring it all to the same sort of coloration and styling. The video's getting a little bit long in the tooth, so I don't think we've got any made. Oh, we have. So I'll go and do that between episodes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. We'll get the kitchens laid out in the next one. The kitchens are going to go here. Or maybe down there. I'm not actually thinking about it. Yeah, probably better to put the kitchens down here. And then up here we can start extending up for possibly a special workshop for the alchemists or something like that. The main workshops are all going to be across there. Yeah, I'll have a think about that. Anyway, until then, I'm the Gazbeard. Thank you very much for being here with me and for following the series. Sorry this one's not quite as organised or as exciting as they normally are. I have to move those stairs out in order to finish up getting things done around there. So I'm just going to carry on like this until we get to the next episode, and then I'll see you in that one. Don't forget, leave your comments down below, any suggestions or tips, because so much has changed in Conan Exiles, particularly on the combat side, since the last time that I played. And it's left me a little bit confused in terms of what's going on, and I do with your assistance on understanding things. So from me, as I carry on with working, building up this this fortress, it's not going to be goodbye, it's just bye for now. See you soon.